WIFTBPM.
Ladies Jackson.
If you could make up a social media holiday, what would it be?
Randy said National Don't Let No One Put You Down Day.
No one. What you gonna do? So when they say something crazy, you slap them?
Be like me said. Randy said a Jukathon Day.
Man, we about 60 years old. I be done had a heart
You
attack.
gotta get your heart rate up.
Okay, not that far.
All right, Mario said my favorite one. My friends and I do what we call National Call Off from Work Day.
As a business owner, I don't.
You don't like that, yeah.
I don't like that.
Because I'm the boss of this thing.
We got Marcus Garvey Day from Remy too.
Oh, Marcus Garvey Day. All right, what will we do on Marcus Garvey Day?
Call off from work.
I'm going to need you to go ahead and come in tomorrow. That would be great. Okay?
Yeah, right.
Every black holiday has something to do with calling off from work.
You're cool. I'm out.
How about National Join a Positive Black Organization Day? Because I don't want to be recruited. I don't want to be recruited and the brothers be like, thank you. Thank you. How about National Tell White People the Truth Day? Tell them how you really feel.
You can't handle the truth.
Why don't we call that National Black People Get Locked Up Day?
I'm going to tell them there's an African-American man threatening my life.
Hello.
The most dangerous show in the morning.
Bring your body here to me. Always sexy as can be. Watching every move you make. No more dreaming about today. From the first time I saw you, I knew you'd be mine. See, I knew that you would be mine. Baby, now I know that I can't leave the rest behind. Now I can leave the rest behind. Yeah. 'Cause baby, you make me feel like I'm dreaming. Am I dreaming? Baby, you never thought that I would feel this. All I want is to spend my life with you. Spend my life with you. And spend my life with you. We're about to set it off. See, we don't need no clothes at all. Your private invite to this party. I'll be all night catering to your body. From the first time I saw you, I knew you'd be mine. I knew that you would be mine. Baby, now I know that I can't leave the rest behind. See, I can leave the rest behind because, yeah, baby, you make me feel. Baby, you make me feel. Yeah, baby, you never thought that I would feel this. All I want is to life with you. Spend my life with you. And spend my life with you. So baby, if I'm only dreaming, just don't pinch me for no reason. Please leave me here till forever. But baby, just don't tell me that the feeling that I'm feeling's not real. Baby, you make me feel. Baby, you make me feel. Yeah. Baby, I never thought. And I would never thought. All I want is to spend my life with you. All I want is to oh.
to my dreams. Hey, guapole, the food tastes better. I stopped smoking squares, healing from the inside out, making repairs. I forgave some people, thanked them for the lessons, cause holding on to it was blocking my blessings. No more stressing, worry dishonors God, so I just pray, and I'm loving my odds. Mingle with like minds, gravitate where light shines. Graduate, masters, your rhymes ain't like mine. Big dank from the west side, this is my best self. Taking vacations, hoping the rest helps. Got a career now, loving what's ahead. My spirit is free from the stuff that I shared.
I feel good now, ain't that what life's about? Thank you for new days, something to sing about. Let's do it a new way, more than just talk about. Today's a holiday, that's what it's all about. I feel good now, ain't that what life's about? Thank you for new days, something to sing about. Let's do it a new way, more than just talk about. Today's a holiday, that's what it's all about.
I'm feeling so good now, walking on higher ground. Got out the country, visit some new towns, made some new friends, let go of some bad ones. Soon as that took place, everything got fun. My life started going up, opportunities showing up. I'm back where I wanna be, no headaches and throwing up. Reconnect with the homie, it's positive energy, vibes and wavelengths. It's all about frequency. I'm back with my first love, it feel like the first time. I'm back in the studio, this ain't my first rhyme. I wake up every day, blessed as heavenly. Before I ain't say much, now I got much to say. Raise my credit score, got rid of some past debt. Heard that's attractive, well call me a magnet. Plugged into an outlet, living life outright. All on my Kid Cudi, focusing day and night. Right?
Good now, ain't that what life's about? Thank you for new days, something to sing about. Let's do it a new way, more than just talk about. Today's a holiday, that's what it's all about. I feel good now, ain't that what life's about? Thank you for new days, something to sing about. Let's do it a new way, more than just talk about. Today's a holiday, that's what it's all about.
Feel good. See, my state gets busy. That's the cardinal rule.
body. Don't nobody party like your body. Pardon me, but I'm through. I got eyes on something that ain't you. I done seen how you move and heard about what you do. So I don't want no parts of that art. Hourglass figure, but not too smart. I done seen you with a couple of guys, couple of drinks, couple of hands all on your thighs. And I already see your next Vic. Free drinks and a couple of neck tricks. I'm not sure if you into it or into him, into deep or into them. All I know is in the interim, I have no interest to sink or swim. I can see the thirst on your face. Can't wait to catch it in the Me Too case. So I keep it moving in the 2-3 pace. Checking you ain't worth the deposit in that chase. You see my face. Yeah, you see my face.
I want somebody to love me for me. Happy, happy is where I wanna be. I want somebody to love me for me. Happy, happy is where I wanna be.
You stumbling
WIIFTBPM.
Uh-oh, what's in it for the black people?
You are listening to the most dangerous show. This is What's in It for the Black People Radio. Maze Jackson. Maze Jackson, the most vociferous advocate for black people in the world.
For Ruthie Moore, for Ty Stroger, I am the host of the Maze Jackson Show, asking every single day, what's in it for the black people? And if you don't like it, you can still tell them Maze said, Mayor Lightfoot, man, we ain't accepting that. We ain't accepting that. Let's go. Yeah.
Let's get down to business and go ahead and address the facts, man. Lightfoot seems more lesbian than black. Rahm Emanuel's another case, he was just as tired. 50 closed schools left much to be desired. Police had Anjanette naked on that body cam. They suppressed the footage so it couldn't touch a lot of hands. Reminds me of that 16 shots in that cover-up. Both of them similar, so I went and dug it up. George Floyd killed, a lot of riots happened in the town. Southside burned and they wouldn't let them bridges down. Grandmother sick, need a prescription and plus a couple groceries. You gon' have to travel just to get it now. COVID-19 out here shutting all business down. Not enough SBA loans to even give around. So many failed businesses that you could put them in the pile. If you don't survive the pandemic, it's gon' sit you down. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. Shout out to Willie Wilson, hope one day you get to Senate. We need some different players in the game to handle business. Too many shady characters like Madigan and Blago. But when you really break it down, it's typical Chicago. City full of gangsters, it's what the land was built on. Same streets with hood legends, DNA get spilled on. Carjackers out here lurking, trying to get they steal on. Looking for a block to put them Hellcat wheels on. Let us give bogus appraisals a red line. Car crackers out here getting minimal fair time. And I'm concealed carry, I stay with the pipe. But Illinois gun laws giving minimal rights. Stay up on the swivel, make sure I'm moving tight. Check all of my mirrors when I pull up to the light. Pick my homie up from out of town, man, he caught a flight. He was hella nervous, told him, shorty, this a way of life. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks.
Wake up, Chicago! Oh, y'all, it's Friday. I'm about to get paid. Oh, I gotta write my own check. Damn. But I'm gonna tell y'all, I feel good. I feel good. Baby, I feel good all over. I feel good today.
I don't know what
big weekend, man. You ready? You got a big weekend.
Hey, man, you know what? I do have a big weekend. I'm fired up. I'm fired up and ready to go.
You got something to do every day.
Every day. And double book today. I don't even know what I'm going to do today. Because so I've been so busy thinking about tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday.
Yeah. You forgot
tonight. And let me tell you, I don't know how I could forget it, so we're going to talk about it. But it's like it's not a dilemma. I might miss some of the festivities tonight because tonight is the boys' last home game.
You're right, you did say that. You did.
It's his last home game, so I'm going to get to that in a little bit. But, I feel good, though. I feel real good about it. You know, man, sometimes when you're in the microcosm of the moment, if you look myopically, just the week, you might be tempted to not recognize your blessings. But then when you kind of sit back, and not sit back, but you take a moment and you reflect, you be like, hold on. This is what you dreamed about. You done got to what you dreamed about. Now you got to get what you fantasized about. And I must tell you that I woke up this morning feeling very, very, very blessed. I don't know what. It was nothing special. This is a big city. Like they say Chicago's a big little town. But this is a big city, man. And I gotta tell you how honored I am sometimes when I was out and about yesterday doing my thing, moving around a little bit. If you checked out not the Mays Jackson page, but my personal page, you saw I went a little bit of here, a little bit of there. I don't do too much social that much anymore. I don't go live, be out on the morning show very often anymore. It used to be, man, let me pop my camera on, let me open it up, I gotta get this on, let me hurry. But sometimes it's good to be in the moment. And I'm going to tell you, as I have put my phone down quite a bit, I've really started to recognize that if I had not been looking through the phone so many times at where I was at, I might have enjoyed it a little bit more. And so this morning I woke up feeling real good and real blessed. So let me tell you, I would steal your line, but I ain't. This is the Mays Jackson Show. I'm your host, Mays Jackson. So I got to ask my man, DJ Riis the Ruler, how you feeling on a Wednesday Tuesday?
Blessed by the best. You already know the rest. Yeah, you know what? I was up early too, man. You see, I texted you a little earlier than I usually do.
I didn't even look because I had the door open.
You already had it open?
I already opened the door. I just I'd be like, I got to add another step to my day. Got to add another. Got to take 2 minutes off my joint. So I go open the door, run it down because I don't want to be in the midst of writing and then I open the door and you hit me with the text and so I just let me just go open it.
Nah, man, I'm good. I got some. I got a little sleep. It wasn't a lot, but it wasn't bad though. And it's the weekend. It don't even. Is this Valentine's Day weekend or because
I'm counting it as Valentine's Day weekend because we got Shaun White.
Shaun White singing kisses.
Kisses.
Of course.
Want your kisses. Yeah, I'm tell like I said, you take them. You hand me any rose you passing out, ladies. Now I heard he got like a rose thing going on, where he be like, and he come all in the audience, and Lisa E is amping it up, like he gonna come in the audience and he gonna be singing the ladies. Hey, Femo. Look, Riis, I'm gonna put my joint on the table. I'm gonna be like, dog, now you get this whole damn joint for you to go talk and sing to. You come around these parts, I'm gonna have to tell you something. I tell you, man, Ooh, I got an update too on yesterday's show. It's a lot of stuff going on. So, Riis, you blessed by the best. I already know the rest. How your chicken wing doing, man? You let your arm all right?
You know what? My arm is good until, but it's not. It's like it's all right, but it's not good because we had to move a freezer.
See, that's what you gotta say. I cannot participate.
I did. So luckily, we waited till like a couple of our God brothers got there. So it was just I tried, and when I put the freezer, I was like, yeah, listen, I can't. I was like. No. But like it's good, but it ain't all.
It's
the
good
way.
for it is
good
good
to
for
anything.
manual labor, but it ain't good for heavy lifting.
I ain't lifting.
Nah, man, you ain't. Hey, man, I'm telling you.
Man, that arm was like no. As soon as it said freeze it, like you know how your arm start to feel pain. It's like what's wrong with you? Do you not feel the hurt? Hold on, let me make you feel this arm here. I was like, all of a sudden, I just got a sharp pain in my arm. It's like, no, we are not doing that. But nah, it's good. It's good.
All right, man. So it's look like we locked and loaded. Let's get this soul plane up to 60,000 feet. This is let's get it up and away. This is the Maze Jackson Show. Now, if you have not been paying attention this week, we are going to be having Sean White at Obsidian. Obsidian Social Club. Because, there'll be people out there trying to be, what, they got a little party place? No, it's not a party place. It's only a licensed social club where members gather to enjoy themselves in the safety of an environment of people that they have come to know and grow. Now, if you'd like to join our social club and you want to talk to me about an introductory membership, just let me know. But ladies, if you are interested, fellas, if you ain't got no place to take your lady, get a table. ChicagoObsidian@gmail.com. We'll make sure you're straight. Now, again, you got to bring your own liquor because it's BYOB. We don't so nobody be trying to play us. We don't sell no tickets. We don't sell no alcohol. It's just a place for people who like to be social with each other. Members, come on through. All right. You know what I'm saying? Sean White though, man. Riis, give me a little Sean White in the background. He got a few songs back there, right? So we gonna hit them Sean Whites in the break tonight. I should have called Lisa E up and said, could we get him to call in? Should have had him. You know what I should have did, Riis? I should have made him come right here and sit right here and do like to the break. Sean, take it away. Kisses. Yeah, so y'all hit me up if you are interested. Look, I know some of y'all, and even if you don't have anybody special and you just want to, get a vibe, right? Come on through to Obsidian tomorrow. Now, tonight we got Cam Buckner. Shout out to Obadeli and his crew. They are doing a fundraiser for Obadeli. Hey, what your name is? Bring you and Ness come on through. Y'all don't gotta be acting all funny. I'm gonna start talking about y'all in a minute anyway, cause y'all know how it be. So y'all can come on through. Y'all come on through. Anyway, it's the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, man. I would tell Riis to come through, but he got to flip. He got to make the barbie. He got to make the rib tips. But look, it is the Maze Jackson Show. Riis, I think I'm gonna hit a couple headlines real quick. The candidate sprint to the end is like, so yesterday I don't know if you all saw, but I went to the City Club. They had a mix and mingle. They had a different kind of debate. It wasn't even a debate. It was like a pitch session. But everybody was drinking. Riis, you ever tried to tell your pitch in front of a bunch of drinking people? It's like it was a happy hour, and then you got to go on stage, and they be like, quiet on the set. Hey, Joe, it was really actually pretty fresh how they did it. I would have never expected that from the City Club. They had a gong. They had like chimes. They was like, if your time was coming running low, Riis, they go, bring. Then you start talking about somebody, they hit the gong on you, Joe. we gonna need a gong. Well, dang, maybe I'll get a gong for the podcast. But that gong was off the chain, Joe. It was like, dong. But I'll tell you a little bit about that. And if you want to see it, because I got everybody. My bad, Sophia King. I went to go get a drink and didn't realize you was on. So that's the only person I did not get yesterday. That is not a women discrimination. That would make up for the hour we let you have that one time you talked for an hour. But it was a good thing. If you want to go check it out on my page, or you can go to City Club Chicago. Did you watch the Fox debate? Hot. Okay. the Fox debate. We don't have as much time today, but I really want to show y'all the Fox debate. Because I do feel like the way they did the Fox debate, and I mess with Mike Flannery and Scott, right? But it was kind of like, it felt very right-leaning, WRIGHT leaning, right? Like, it felt like it was white and right, sort of, and it was like a law and order discussion. But I like Fox. That's my joint. Like, not Fox News, but Fox 32, which is really, why you tripping? Fox 32 usually have all the best black shows. That's where the black shows start out, right? And it's like, so we got this love-hate thing that they try to make us have with Fox. But, Riis, the mayor snapped on the, she went sister girl. It's like the mayor is now taking the mode of, you're a racist, you're a racist, you're a racist. And if you're going to characterize our children like that, then it's like, okay. But dude did say he was, your chief of police said the top carjacker was 11. He said the most prolific carjacker in the city is 11. I'm not gonna weigh you, Carrie. I know this is Fox News, and she Fox Newsed them, and then went to the, how you Fox News, how you be like, did you come in? She was trying to get and if you say the mayor snapped on Fox News and nobody see it, then it'd be like, yeah, that Fox racist. Like, she is going, Riis. In a minute, I bet you the mayor show up with like a what you call it? She gonna have on black glasses with a beret and a black leather jacket. She gonna be like a Black Panther, cause Riis, her whole thing now is she gotta get black quick. Cause I was talking to some of the white people at the joint last night, and I was like, and we're gonna talk about it because they're kind of scared to tell you what they're thinking till you make them feel like, Riis, you talk to them in the right way, and then they be like, oh, I can talk to you.
They got to test us out to see which one of us.
Right.
Oh, which one do you guys think you're the special one?
Right.
It's this one right here.
But yesterday, the mayor was straight black, so she snapped off. I think how you go to your cousin's crib for the weekend, and then you start, like, say you go somewhere and you got cousins, not like, and you come back talking like they talk. The mayor was having a black day yesterday. By the way, also, it was a lot of stuff going on yesterday. So we'll talk about the endorsements. But did you see the mayor? She showed Willie Wilson yesterday.
Willie.
Oh, look at this. Well, let me see if I can get you the screen. Hold on. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Yesterday, the mayor was proud to announce her endorsement by a large group of faith leaders. If you look at my page, if you look on the screen, you'll be able to see all the people. Let me take the football off of them. Ooh, I did it wrong. All right, there you go. So yesterday, Riis, the mayor had a gathering of black faith leaders who endorsed her proudly. I'm showing you some of the pictures of it. These pictures are directly from the mayor's Facebook page. I'll read the post to you in a minute. But as you can see, the mayor had a large gathering of black ministers who have decided to support her as well. She was yesterday. You look up here, man. That's a lot of people. Yesterday it was a lot going on. Pat Quinn endorsed Chuy Garcia yesterday. You know Pat Quinn, right, Riis?
Oh yeah.
So the former governor endorsed Chuy Garcia, even though he was even though Paul Vallis was his running mate when he ran for governor the second time. They lost though.
You think that's what made the difference because they lost?
No, I think the governor. So remember when the governor was at first thinking about running against Mayor Lightfoot, and then he had an announcement and kind of said, "Oh, Mayor Lightfoot, I'm not gonna run." I feel like it was the setup for the rope-a-dope. I feel like he had already cut a deal with Chewy. And they was just going to set her up to be feeling more confident. And then they just, snatched the rug from under her. But yesterday, the mayor had a group of faith leaders. Actually, Willie Wilson doubled down, though, because he went and got the Latino faith leaders. So the mayor had a list. Chewy went and got not Chewy, Willie went and got about 50, 100 Latino pastors. Man, I talked to Jamal Green, too. He said he don't listen to us no more because we say Willie too much. He said it make his ears hurt. So he stopped listening to us. I was like, man, we've been giving you a lot of love, man, a lot of compliments. I said, while I don't think you're going to win, I said, I think a lot of us see a lot of potential in you and think you're going to be great for the future. And so I felt bad saying it, but I was like, look, man, I was like, man, I just am tremendously impressed with how you've grown as a candidate.
We can be saying Jamal Green there too. We can have some banners. We can do it.
Advertise, my dude.
We can be saying Jamal Green all the time,
Well, Willie advertised. We about to start saying some Paul Vallis too, because Paul Vallis, even though I don't really got to, I think the thing is, that's the problem with black media, right? Like people make think that black media, I think people, dang, you threw me off, Brother Brown. No, I think that's the problem with black media, though. They want the editorial. They believe when it's white people, they separate the editorial from the, see, you're making me lose my train of thought. When it's white people, they say, okay, we'll buy ads, and they don't ask you for editorial necessarily. They might ask you for coverage. When it's black people, they want to buy you. They don't want to buy the ads. And that is the problem. You buy the ads, not me. All right, y'all. Let me see what else we got on this list. Let's take a quick break, Reese, and then when we come back, we'll get to the rest of the headlines and then the social media question of the day. It is the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. Brother Brown, you know why I play the commercial, right? Because y'all want to forget. All right, y'all, it's the Maze Jackson Show. We'll be back after these messages.
The Maze Jackson Show. We'll be back after this break. Maze Jackson.
Tune in to the Maze Jackson Show every day, Monday through Friday from 6 to 9 a.m., where you can catch us on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook Live. Plus, from 6:30 to 8, you can get us on WBGX 1570 a.m. That's right, it's the Maze Jackson Show, where every single day we ask the question, what's in it for the black people? And if you don't like it, you can still tell them, Maze said. We out of here. Peace.
My name is Chris Levy, and I'm working hard to become your next 5th Ward Alderman. As a lifelong Chicagoan, I chose the historic 5th Ward as my home and a place to raise my family. This means I have a vested interest in our safety and prosperity. But we need a change, and I'm the best candidate for the job. I'm not a career politician, but a motivated citizen who cares and will do whatever it takes to restore our community to greatness. My name is Chris Levy, and I want to drive change. Please punch 60 and vote for me for 5th Ward Alderman. My name is Chris Levy, and I approve this message.
We can count on Paul Vallis. When Paul Vallis was CEO of Chicago Public Schools, he revitalized our neighborhood schools. No one delivered more for our underserved young people than Paul Vallis. As mayor, Paul Vallis will ensure that communities long neglected get a fair share of city investment, attracting the grocery stores we need, improving sanitation, and other city services in our neighborhoods. Vote Paul Vallis, a mayor for all of us. Paid for by Vallis for Mayor.
Willie Wilson for mayor of Chicago. The violence in Chicago must stop. Willie Wilson pledges real action to do that. A revised police structure, 4 superintendents, more accessible to their neighborhoods, providing faster communication and concentration of resources. Willie Wilson pledges more integrated police patrols to increase community, confidence, and cooperation. Willie Wilson's pledge will make Chicago safer. Finally, Chicago, do it right. Willie Wilson for mayor.
And now, traffic and weather.
Yo, who said devotion have to be sad? Yo, check this out. The Lord is my shepherd, I want. He's making me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restored my soul. God's gonna turn it around.
Come all the way with me.
Good morning. What's in it for the Black People Media family? The time is now 6:40 a.m. I'm Riis the Ruler with your Chicagoland area sports traffic and weather update. Let's head over to sports. The Chicago Bulls back in action as they will lose to the short-handed Nets, 116 to 105. Let's head over to traffic now on the Kennedy. O'Hare to the Loop will be 21 minutes. Outbound will be 17 on the Edens. Inbound from Deerfield to the Exchange and back will be 28 minutes, while the Eisenhower is 30 minutes. Thorndale to the Loop, 26 minutes back out to Thorndale. On the Stevenson from I-355 to the Dan Ryan will be 41 minutes. Outbound will be 33. While the Bishop Ford is 34 minutes. I-80 to the Dan Ryan, 30 minutes outbound. The Dan Ryan is 17 minutes to the Loop, 12 minutes to 95th. While DuSable Drive is locked in at 8 minutes in all directions. Today's weather, it is currently 32 degrees and partly cloudy. Today will be a high of 36 with a low of 25. I'm Riis the Ruler. Happy Friday, y'all, here on The Maze Jackson Show.
They got 70, they got doctor. Oh, got doctor to the grave, from the grave back to glory. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. God's gonna turn it around. Come all the way with me. Don't leave me now. Come all the way with me. Oh, please. God's gonna turn it around. God's gonna turn it around.
You are listening to the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. Come on, man, DJ Riis the Ruler. It is, Riis, we got to tell everybody, I think I put the wrong address on the flyer. Y'all got to go to chicagoobsidian@gmail.com to reserve your space. chicagoobsidian@gmail.com. I'll get that fixed and we'll get it up there. But if you are interested, don't forget also, we got Super Bowl Sunday Social. That's right. This Sunday, February 12th, starting at, or doors open at 4 o'clock. You know, some people might be trying to get there early, but the doors open at 4 o'clock for our members. And if you are interested in a membership, give us a call, 872-249. But if you're interested in going tonight, you think I should give away? I feel like I should give away a pair of Shaun Whites. Like an opportunity to come see Shaun White. Maybe, yeah, maybe I'll do that today, Riis. Maybe I'll open up the phone lines at some point. Since it is birthday, if it's your birthday, then we can, I can't even say. Riis, and y'all got me singing the wrong happy birthday now. I'm all twisted up. Anyway, this is the Maze Jackson Show, where every single day we ask the question, what's in it for the black people? Now, if you listen to us 6:30 to 8 a.m. on WBGX 1570 a.m., 6:30 to 8 a.m. WBGX 1570 a.m., or you can do like Sister Zakiya and Big John Austin and listen to us on the TuneIn app. That's right, you can go to your app store. I don't even know if they got a the store for Android. Do they got an Android? What they call it, Play Around, Google Play? Go to the Google Play Around store, or you can go to the Apple Store, not the Apple Store, to the App Store. Download the TuneIn app and then put in WBGX 1570 AM, the Big Gospel Express, and you can tune in to us there. Now, if you are like one of the early rising saints or a sinner, you can start with us at 6 and stay all the way till 9. Start with us at 6 and stay all the way till 9. Now, also at this time, Riis, we got this newfangled thing that we do, and it is the birthdays. Well, we try to send out the birthday shouts of celebration to the people who had a birthday today. Now, so how do we do this? Let's do this. Let me see how many people we had that had a birthday today. Approximately 8 people had a birthday today, including Derek Blakely. The writer, the guy from Channel 5. He is a writer for... He's still doing this thing. Happy birthday to Derek Blakely. Shout out to our boy Corey Mack. Corey, what's up, man? Happy birthday to you, man. We appreciate you every day. You know, you tune in. You probably somewhere over there on the YouTube side, but I am very happy to say happy birthday to my man, Corey Mack. Shout out to B Hams. Shout out to Regina Colquitt. You know, Regina, you may not realize that, but that is Brother Sadiq's wife. So happy birthday to her. Shout out to Marcette Mangum. Riis, that's one of your boys. He one of the men of Alpha Phi Alpha. But happy birthday to him too. Bess Winters Hindley. Shamil Christine. Shout out to Ashaki Shock D Ward. Celebrating a birthday probably in Los Angeles. And Courtney Thomas Blue 5 Frat. You know I made that guy way back. Hey y'all, it is the birthday.
You didn't make him.
Who?
You didn't make that guy. Because you were the last line, so after you, it was.
No. He's still he's just not old. I didn't make him old school.
Okay. All right.
But trust and believe, he was made.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't understand that, join a fraternity or sorority, and maybe you will. Well, depending on when you join, though. Let me stop. Let me not get all into that. I'm not in it. You know me, man. What you say to me? Come here, let me give you a smile wipe. You know the smile wiper? Come here, let me give me. You smiling? You want a smile wiper, huh? Oh. The cut? Y'all, let me stop. See, I'm triggering people. I don't know nothing about none of that. Anyway, y'all, happy birthday to everybody who is celebrating a birthday. And if you have a birthday this weekend, I probably should start putting the birthday weekends on because you know I feel a certain way if my birthday fell on a Sunday and you ain't say happy birthday to me. So happy birthday to everybody. If you want to celebrate with us, come celebrate with us tomorrow. Rashawn White or Sunday, 4 o'clock, Super Bowl. Riis. Who got the best wings? I know you're going to say Bowfields, but besides Bowfields, like who got the best hot wings? The best, like I'm not talking about no hurls. I'm talking about the wings in the sauce where you could get some sauce.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
No, man.
Not Wingstop. Wingstop is trash to me.
Oh, I want to know, but I want to know who makes the best buffalo wings. Like that, I feel like buffalo wings is a Super Bowl food, right? We might have to plan the Super Bowl food menu right here, and I'm gonna get something from everybody and just have it around. But I'm just telling you, man, who got the best hot wings? I'm getting distracted. Anyway, y'all, this is the Mace Jackson Show. I'm your host, Mace Jackson. Don't forget Super Bowl Sunday Social, 4 o'clock Sunday Obsidian. And if you are trying to get your kisses, then holler at us on Saturday night. You could do the double duty, right? But don't come in there with no funky attitude. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to be a good time. Hey, man, and I can't even tell you. Riis, I'm torn. I'm trying to decide, do we need a Super Bowl TV? Do we need a Super Bowl TV?
Because all of them on the TV is just not enough, right?
I mean, but do we need a Super Bowl TV? Like a Super Bowl TV. Like I feel like that's the final touch. A Super Bowl TV. Hold on, let me see something. Oh. Yes, he can. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Tennille, is this you sending me this? All right, y'all, this is the Mace Jackson Show. I'm your host, Mace Jackson. Got my man, DJ Riis, the ruler, on the ones and twos. All right, I don't like a projector. I don't like projectors. You like projectors? And you got to have a screen. No, man. Right? Ain't nobody ask you. Just tell us where the best wings at. No, I'm just playing. Anyway, y'all, this is the Mace Jackson Show. I'm your host, Mace Jackson. Got my man, DJ Riis, the ruler. At some point today, we're going to have to plan a Super Bowl menu. Like, what food do you got to have at the Super Bowl? And, if you bring in something and you ain't cooking it, what's the best thing to get? Anyway, Riis, what's up with your Bulls, man? Why they ain't do nothing? Nothing? You think we gonna get Russell Westbrook? And it's like, I hate when we get the people when they busted. And then he gonna come and poison the locker room, and Zach gonna be pouting. Zach be acting too light-skinned, man, for them to have Russell Westbrook on the team. He be acting like light-skinned like a mug, though. Zach is not like, at the game, he's not a dominant presence. Like, he's a quiet, like, even if he busts 40 on you, it's kind of quiet. It's like, it's hard for me to get all the way up for the light-skinned best. I mean, like, he bright light. And y'all, and then if y'all try to tell me that Jalen Hurts ain't light skinned, y'all could beat it. Y'all
He's not light skinned.
Riis.
Jalen Hurts is not
He's not yellow. He is light skinned.
He's not light skinned.
Riis, he's lighter than you. He's definitely lighter than you.
Probably the same complexion.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Probably the
I'm
same
gonna have to pull you up anyway, y'all. See, here we go with these colorific debates. We want to get past that. No Devin Hester for the Super. He did not make the Pro Bowl. I think they gonna make the. I think they gonna make Devin Hester. I think as much as we love him as a Bear, I feel like football players are gonna be real funny acting.
Why?
About letting him in. I mean, the Pro Bowl.
About letting him in the Hall of Fame, you mean?
Yeah, I mean the Hall of Fame.
Why?
Well, it's the second time they done buffed him.
Oh,
he got rejected again.
He didn't make him the first time.
He didn't make it the first time, and he didn't make it this time. I'm telling you, man, it's hard to say a special teams player.
I thought he made it.
Nah, dog. See, that's how much you pay attention.
I thought for sure when the reason why I thought that he made it because when you look at a Hall of Fame player, I mean, I guess you can look at the stats, but still, I think you look at the impact. This man had a season to where, you know, or like
he had a career that was like every time you turned on,
kicked in the ball at one point. It was like, nah, I'm good. I'd rather kick it out of bounds. You could take it out to 40. You know, it was that bad. That's crazy.
See, but y'all didn't even know he wasn't in there. All right, and it is Super Bowl weekend, so it's a lot. Chili white spinach queso dip. You making that? You bringing it? Anyway, it's the Maze Jackson Show. Cheese dip. Yep, okay. We're going to have a call about this too. The Super Bowl foods. Hold on, let me see. I think we might have a guest calling in. I think this show might go just a little crazy. Why am I getting these alerts? Tennille, are you trying to get into my account or something? If it's you, I don't know. Let me go to my... Man, Riis, somebody trying to hack me, man. Somebody is live in line trying to hack me. Buy it and bring it, woman. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing, Dr. Audrey. Like I am a liberated doctor woman. Bring the chili cheese spinach bean dip to the Super Bowl jam. All right, Riis. Let me see what else we got going on. All right. I'm trying to decide how I want to do this. Do we want to talk about Super Bowl food? I mean, it is Friday. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to get tense in a little while. But I was just curious, like, what is your ideal Super Bowl menu? That's going to be my social media question today. Riis, hit the button.
It's time for the social media question of the day.
Since it's Friday, and it's Friday before the Super Bowl, what is your Super Bowl? What are your musts? Okay, so which one you want me to text it to you? What you want me to do? Hold on. Tennille? You want me to text you the code, or did you get it? Hold on, guys. It's too much going on. You know I be having sensory overload. All right. So, Riis, open up the phone lines. Give us a call, 872-259-7474. 872-259-7474. Riis, you know what I feel like is missing? Well, I used to have Super Bowl parties all the time. Then I kind of like just fell off the map with it. But one of my favorite things I used to do was order have food from different places. And then it would be kind of like a Super Bowl sample. And then my friends would bring stuff of whatever that is that they would like. And I guess my question is, like, what when you go to a Super Bowl party, first of all, what do you do? Do you plan to eat, or do you plan to snack and eat snacks the whole time and be able to pick up little pieces and stuff like that? See, I like to sample at Super Bowl parties, right? Like, I like 3 wings on my plate, some good chip and dip, and then I want to be going around picking. And then I want some cheese, some chicken, some dip with some, you know, what's that Carrie used to call it? What is it, Rhodey? What is it? I don't know what it's called. But anyway, like, the best dip, I love dips. I love chicken wings. Do you eat the celery and carrots when you get chicken wings?
Oh, the
really?
carrots not so much, but the celery, yeah, I'm big on celery. I love it.
I don't want the celery, but people do want that. I think it looks good. Spinach dip, right? Like, I want to, like, let me say that the Super Bowl social Sunday, I want it to be an old school kind of Super Bowl social, right? Where it's just a big old thing and y'all just watching the game, and then you get, you know what I'm saying? You got your little plate and you handle it. I don't like, do you really watch the I watch the Super Bowl to the commercials. Then after that, it's like, it's a free fall. But, you know, we'll have a place where if you really focused on the game, you can stay focused on the game. That's why, Riis, I'm trying to do we need a Super Bowl TV? That's the other question. Do we need a Super Bowl TV? And Riis, what is a Super Bowl? I got the best. Okay, let me ask. So do you ever have buffalo chicken dip, Riis?
Never.
You've never had buffalo chicken dip. So I taught Tennille how to make it, and then she made some variation of it that's like goopy. And it's like, Laudry, does your buffalo chicken dip like thick, or is it like soupy? Anyway, so Riis, I don't like to, and then I like to have a couple drinks, but I want to know, what is the ultimate Super Bowl sample meal? Some chili, like a little chili bar with some cheese, what you put on your chili, Riis? Do you eat chili? You probably don't even eat chili.
I
don't even like chili.
Chili, no beans. That's it. I just want the chili.
It's hard. It's hard to get chili, no beans.
No, they make it.
Do they?
Oh yeah, I used to eat chili. My mom used to always have to get the
make
can.
a pot.
Yeah.
Oh wait, a can.
Yeah, like it come with it.
Oh
you know?
no, Riis.
Yeah. See, I don't want no.
You don't make the homemade chili, like you don't get the.
Yeah, the little sauce to do that too, but yeah, and then she put the little meat in there, put all that. Yeah.
Hennessy chicken wings. Where you getting Hennessy chicken wings from? See, this is what I'm saying. We need to have like all of that. Like, I feel like put your best ooey. Oh, I had the ooey chicken Hennessy chicken wings. Those is good, but you can't get a whole. You can't get a whole plate of them. Anyway, man. Y'all don't have no good food for y'all. Let me read what they got right now. Then we're gonna go. Who eats potty meat? Oh, potty meat dip.
Hog head cheese.
You know what? I used to like hog head cheese. I'm starting to mess with it now. I'm scared. I'm scared to mess with it now. I look at it, I be like, what is that slime right there? Ooh, what is that slime? Let me see. Celery with ranch. Oh, y'all eat the carrots? Let's see.
I told you, man, they be good, especially hot. Like, you know, you get you dip it in.
Rotel. You ever had Rotel? No. Like Rotel, that's what Carrie make her cheese dip, her little dip out of. Cheese ball. I like the cheese ball too. I don't think anybody's brought a cheese ball in a long time. Do you have something that you bring to the Super Bowl party? Like, I used to really like the old school potluck Super Bowl parties where you knew nobody had a cat. So you knew what nobody walking across. Taco dip too. Like, I like the 7-layer dip. Carly on the Maze Jackson Show. What's the ultimate Super Bowl meal for you or plan? Caller, you there? I guess not. Hello, caller. You there? Uh-oh, maybe you're not there. And don't forget, we got a call at 7 o'clock too. Hello, caller, are you there?
This is Bishop Tavis Grant.
Ah, Bishop Grant. All right, you're not calling about the Super Bowl. You are calling about the big debate tomorrow, or excuse me, the big mayoral forum at Operation Push. What's up, Pastor Grant? Bishop Grant, how you feeling this morning?
Hey, man, listen, it's all about us. I'm so glad to be with you this early in the morning.
I'm sorry to wake you up so early, but you know our listeners get going real quick. So tell me, what's going on? I see you guys got some big stuff going on over at Operation Push tomorrow, the big mayoral forum. So talk to me, what's going on, and how can we get in and find out what's going on?
10 a.m., what's in it for black people at 10 a.m., New Beginnings Church, 6620 South King Drive, the People's Forum. You know, we've got 9 candidates vying for one office, and it's an incredible opportunity, Mays, for us to utilize the Democratic option. This election on February 28th is about responsibility, reconstruction, and renewal. And people want to be heard. What is the public safety crime plan? What is the economic development plan? What is the plan for mental health centers and redeeming our young people and rebuilding our community? So, you know, as you know, Reverend Jackson has laid out a template for a national urban plan of renewal, reconstruction, and rebuild. And we cannot do it without the Democratic option. And so tomorrow's forum, 10 a.m., these candidates will be engaged with the public. We have some amazing moderators, Santita Jackson and Tia Ewing from Fox 32, and the people. The people will be front and center. And one of the interesting things that we're doing is we're making sure that young voters get a voice and get an opportunity to be engaged.
That's pretty awesome. Now, you know, we know that when Operation Push calls it, that it is going to be happening. It's going to be packed. Now, you know, a lot with so many black candidates in the race. The question is, do we think that the vote is going to be split, and how do we make sure that black folks don't lose in this election, Bishop Grant? Well,
how we ensure that they don't lose is they turn out. Turnout in the last election was not where it should be. Low to no voter turnout doesn't help us overall. The Democratic option of voting, people vote, not polls. And there is a sophistication in our community. We've done it before, and we can do it again when we understand the money that's on the table as it relates to redevelopment. These projects, whether it is reconstruction Soldier Field, whether it is expanding the footprint of economic development in the downtown area, raising the quality of life, institutions on the south and west side. We can't afford to sit this one out, and we certainly can't afford to allow others to make this decision for us. We've shown a sense of self-determination before, utilizing Democratic options, and an educated black voter is an empowered people, and it's time for us to demonstrate that.
Bishop, I gotta ask you, man, because you know what happens when we go to these debates, and shout out to Operation Push, because you know I think that Chicago does not recognize the living icon that we have and the national treasure that we have in Reverend Jesse Jackson. But one of the things that I've seen, Bishop, is that in these conversations, and they're coming to Operation Push, which I gotta say is one of the major institutions in the black community. But oftentimes when they come to have these conversations, we allow them to say things like black and brown, people of color, even when it is all black audience who is really concerned about their issues. And coming to Operation Push, my question is, will we be specific about the issues that impact black folks in Chicago, people, American descendants of slavery? Because what I often find is that they use a lot of slick talk to say people of color, etc. But every time we get a report, there's a difference between black and brown, and usually the brown people are in the lead and the black people are third coming up. And so I am curious to know, will you all be specific and make them be specific about issues that impact black people? Because there is a difference between black and brown, while it does seem to be convenient for everybody to say.
Well, the issues of black unemployment, the issue of the disproportionate number of black people who are incarcerated. We have over 5,000 black people in county jail. 70% of them are waiting on pretrial hearings. I mean, it's overwhelming, the impact of diminished health care accessibility in black communities, public safety, education, redevelopment, capital, access to capital and entrepreneurship in the black community. You can't start rebuilding this city without starting with black people. And so black is a color, not a noun or a verb, but black people have to be engaged and we have to be a priority to ourselves.
Okay. All right. Well, let me tell you, I'm grateful. And Michael Perry just corrected me. It's no longer Operation Push. It is the Rainbow Push Coalition. The Rainbow I'm getting checked on air, so I want to make sure I get it right.
Hey, Maze.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Maze.
Yes, sir.
Push and push.
I got a much older audience, right? I got a much older audience, and I think they probably would say Operation Push. But I'm gonna respect the game, man. I'm gonna respect the brand. Rainbow Push Coalition. Bishop Grant, we appreciate you being with us this morning and keeping us informed. Now, look, man. Don't have me up there trying to get in there and I can't get no seat. I can't get in the building. But thank you so much.
Let me tell you something. We go back like a Cadillac. I appreciate what you do. Your work speaks for itself. Tomorrow, 10 a.m. at the New Beginnings Church, 6620 South King Drive is where we'll be hosting it. Santina Jackson and Tia Ewing and Maze Jackson will be my special guest. You can go to www.rainbowpush.org. And Maze, thanks for helping us keep hope alive.
Oh, no problem. And hey, man, in case y'all didn't realize, that's Pastor Corey Brooks' church. All right, so look at that. Unifying the people. Y'all, this is the Maze Jackson. Carletta, I think you are 100% correct, but, sometimes you hear it for yourself. This is the Maze Jackson Show. We'll be back after these messages.
The Maze Jackson Show. We'll be back after this break.
Why not Willie Wilson for mayor of Chicago? The criminals won't like Willie Wilson in the mayor's office. Fighting crime is Willie Wilson's first priority. Willie Wilson is ready to take on the criminals. Finally, Chicago, do it right. Willie Wilson for mayor.
If you're a business professional, have you ever wanted to multitask on your way to an important meeting instead of navigating through traffic? Fellowship Fleet Limousine and Bus Company is your solution for chauffeured ground transportation. Our company provides sedans, SUVs, stretch limousines, vans, and buses for corporate travel, airport transfers, and group shuttles. If you're a corporate travel manager, individual business professional, event or meeting planner, relax. Let us take the wheel. Visit fellowshipfleet.com to book right now.
Why not Willie Wilson for mayor of Chicago? The criminals won't like Willie Wilson in the mayor's office. Fighting crime is Willie Wilson's first priority. Willie Wilson is ready to take on the criminals. Finally, Chicago, do it right. Willie Wilson for mayor.
We can count on Paul Vallis. When Paul Vallis was CEO of Chicago Public Schools, he revitalized our neighborhood schools. No one delivered more for our underserved young people than Paul Vallis. As mayor, Paul Vallis will ensure that communities long neglected get a fair share of city investment, attracting the grocery stores we need, improving sanitation, and other city services in our neighborhoods. Vote Paul Vallis, a mayor for all of us. Paid for by Vallis for Mayor.
She is truth, taking names, making bold moves. Evidence.
stand strong, sing it loud.
The Maze Jackson Show.
For the black people, cause economically we are not equal. Waking up to lies, can't toast no more. I told y'all, yeah, this a dangerous show. Don't go to church if you ain't trying to help us. Don't even try to be around and can't protect us. We see the lies, not other politicians. We need money and no symbolism. It's Maze and Riis and Ruthie and Ty, explaining how we all come from God, giving us tools to beat the odds. If we united, our movement gon' stop. If they ain't tryna help us, they ain't tryna do nothing. We gotta do something, we gotta stop running. It's time to confront the problem. Really, you expect your oppressed to solve them.
Wake up, Chicago! Wake up, world. This is the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. Got my man, DJ Riis, to rule on the ones and twos. I think I got the updated event. So it is Chicago Obsidian. If you are interested in going, Chicago, CHICAGO-OBSIDIAN. Reserve your space. Reserve your space this weekend. Super Bowl Sunday social. We're going to pack the food out, as well as... tomorrow night, we got Sean White. But he's black, y'all. You know, people be like, you know, when I said Sean White's performing, they say, what's in it for the black people? You know, I think people be waiting for the opportunity to just try and jam you on the what's in it for the black people. Like, if you actually know a white people, they be like, why you being cool with that white people? All right. All right, y'all. It's the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. Got my man, DJ Riis, the ruler Riis. So last night, I went to the City Club meet and greet. Not meet and greet. Y'all, can I give y'all an update real quick before? One update. Remember our conversation yesterday, Riis? I think it got hot in the studio.
What you mean?
We did not recover the 50,000, but we definitely recovered the 2,000.
That ain't what I want.
Huh?
That ain't what I want.
What you want?
The 50.
Oh, well, that's two different people.
Oh, okay.
Two different people.
Okay.
Right? So the 2,000 dude got off the books. That was a good move to get off the books. Shout out to, I'm sure, somebody who cooked the ears and was like, do you really want to be on the Monday morning? Like, I was going to do a scroller, Riis, on the bottom and just type a name and then be like, but I changed my mind. Anyway, you know, I was thinking, we could do a service, Riis. What if we said if somebody owe you money, we could put their name on the scroller as the debtor list every day until they pay you back. Do not take money from these people. Like, you know how you go into the gas station and they got pictures of people who you can't take no money from and you can't take no checks from? Do it like that. But yesterday, apparently I got a phone call that said that the money was recovered. He paid his debt. He paid what he owed. And so I'm happy to know that happened. But Riis, I got to tell you, I'll be like, did he pay the person who he owed it, told him not to pay the other person? I'm going to stop, though, because that's not my business. But you know I could get you, too. All right. What am I doing? All right, y'all. It's the Maze Jackson Show. I'm a little scatterbrained today. But last night I went to, so a lot of things happened yesterday politically, and I'm going to run through a few of them. First of all, white fear. Black votes, the dichotomy. So, Riis, yesterday when I was at the, I told you about the City Club, like happy hour. So basically, it was very different from what I would expect from the City Club, but really cool. They had a DJ. They had drinks and food. So when you walked in after you registered, you could go get your drinks, right? And it was like open bar, Riis. So drink up whatever you want to drink. And you can't be having people get liquored up because then when they see you, their inhibitions are down. So anyway, it was drinks and then it was food. And then each candidate had 5 minutes to give an elevator pitch, right? Where they would say, I'm such and such, such and such. This is why you should vote for me for mayor. But if you voted against, you could not diss another candidate or else they would gong you. They had a chime thing that they would go, bring, like when it goes, bring. I'm going to have to get some chimes because that's really cool. Anyway, and each candidate came up there and gave a 5-minute pitch. And so, Riis, it was pretty cool to be sitting in the back of the room and the candidates be kind of like, oh, hey, Maze, hey, Maze, hey, Maze. The mayor got there late, so she ain't say nothing. I did see the mayor's wife up close, too, in person. She not as tall as she looks. I guess the mayor makes her look super tall. But anyway, Riis, so I'm at this joint, and I'm standing next to these older white ladies who are clearly like liberal white ladies. You know what I mean? Like the type of white ladies, like older white ladies who was like, I supported Dr. King when I was, right? But they're older, and they got their money. And Riis, at the end of it, we were comparing notes. And so the one lady, she's had a couple glasses of wine, so she is, so I'm like, well, what did you think? Who did you want to vote for? And so she was like, well, and she starts talking about the black candidates. Now, Riis, I could tell she's talking because she thinks I'm me. And she doesn't know me as Maze Jackson, but she doesn't want to say. She was like, well, I was really impressed with Rod Sawyer. And I must tell y'all, Rod Sawyer does a really good job at these debates, even though I don't think he can really win, but he does present very, very well. But you know how Riis, she was like, you could tell she didn't really want to tell me that she was. And so I was like, so that's who you're voting for? And she was like, well, I don't want to be racist. But I kind of like Paul Vallis. And we had this long conversation, but then she was like, but I'm not sure if I can vote for a white guy because I have a daughter and I have 3 beautiful interracial grandchildren. She describes them as interracial not my grandchildren. Right. I have 3 beautiful. My daughter's married to.
You got 3, like and just can't say I got 3.
3 interracial, and she's married to a wonderful black man. I was like, but I know she doesn't think she can vote for a white guy. And I was like, well, why doesn't she think she can vote for a white guy? She thinks she'll be in trouble. So, she was like, I was like, well, let's just talk to her. Because now, I just want to gas it up, right? I just want to be like, so anyway, the girl is talking to somebody else, so she doesn't have time. She comes back around a little later. And I said, so she was like, this is my daughter. I want you to meet her. I want you to talk to her. And I was just like, so just, I was talking to your mom about who she was voting for. And she said that she didn't think, she liked Paul Vallis or whatever, but she was scared to vote. And she thought you were scared to vote for a white person. And I was like, why? Do you think because you think you're going to get kicked out of the barbecue? You're not going to be invited to the barbecue? I'm thinking, I'm trying to see if she was like, I'm always invited to the barbecue. Now, you are. Well.
You heard her.
I was just blinking like, so you are. So how are you? Oh, because I can dance. I was like, okay, got it. But let me tell you what the gist of the story was. The gist of the story was, in the midst of this event that I would say is probably courts liberal white folks. There's conservative white folks, but here is a woman who I could honestly tell you, and I mean, I really enjoy talking to her. I could honestly tell you, like, she would probably be one of the women that's like, we need abortion rights. And she would be at every march and rally. Yet, Riis, she described her 3 grandchildren as, I have three beautiful interracial grandchildren. Now, my thing is, I don't know any grandparent that doesn't think that their children are beautiful, as if the interracial has something to do with their beauty. That's the first part. But the second part was, she was scared to say that, and she was scared to say what I knew. And when you looked at all the white people in the room, with the exception of the ones that were there for candidates, I am not confused as to what white people are going to do. Now, I'm not talking about the liberal. And it got me to recognizing it was what our social media question was going to be. But we've gotten a little bit past it because we're going to be talking to Tamiko and Bob and King Israel at 7:30. But Riis, what was so obvious to me in that conversation? Oh, and let me say, she said, and I voted for Lori the first time. And I voted for Barack Obama. And I was like, so no chance for Lori? She was like, I live on the north side, and I am, I believe in giving people a chance. But so I was like, you're not going to give Mayor Lightfoot a chance? Oh, no, she's made too many mistakes. I voted for her last time, but she's made it too many mistakes. And what it said to me was, the white rubber band is snapping back to white folks. Remember how I told you, well, I don't know if you were there, when I said Barack Obama made Trump possible? It's sort of like that to me with, like, the white folks. Like, Chewy, I got to tell you, there was nobody there that I saw that said he was, like, he is kind of lackluster, man. Like, I almost feel like he is like, I just got off this plane from Congress, and he's trying to work the Congress stuff in, but nobody likes Congress. So I wonder, Riis, in my mind, what's the racial combinations of voting? So, like, if the white people, white people gonna vote for white people, right? Like, that lady, now beyond the young, the young liberal whippersnappers, the white people are gonna vote for the white people, right? The black people gonna vote for one of the 6 black people. And the Latinos are